The darn thing just cut on by itself. Did I set a? I must have set a timer or something. Hilarious. I guess this is the microphone's way, the microphone and phone's way of telling me that you're not done yet. You need to do another video. Okay, so I'm gonna try. Off the rip, off the rip. Why I love my Osprey backpacks, and no, this is not sponsored. I'm not even monetized, let alone got any paid promotion stuff going on. So, I used to have a blog, and I mentioned this before. I had a little blog when I was traveling during the initial sabbatical. I was going to say hiatus, but it was a hiatus from life and a sabbatical at the same time. So, um, yeah, I don't know what the heck I was thinking. But anyway, for a variety of reasons, the color red is my color. The color red is my color. Well, one of my colors, because my actual absolute favorite color is blue. Always has been since I was a kid. And the way that I'm fascinated by the sky and clouds and such, I could never, ever, ever say that any other color was my favorite. But red is my other color. Hence the background. Da da da. Yeah. So I love red. I love red. So my Osprey backpacks are red. And as I said, I have them in two sizes. One of them is 65 liters and the other one is 46. And if you have the ability to have a carry-on, but it's not being weighed like in the US. We can some airlines we can take a carry-on bag, and it's not being weighed, so weight is not a factor. I will take my 65 liter. If weight is a factor, take my 46 liter. And that is because I don't even want to put myself in a position where I think that, oh, because it fit in the bag, that means I should be taking it. You know, I'm already walking with the luggage scale anyway. And so I would know that I was overweight. And I don't do it to myself. So I just know better. But I use both of those backpacks as, sometimes as the main way. I mean, I went to Germany for a month, hanging with my friends, and yeah, I had to take the 46. It was painful. It was painful because I was like, I can only have. Let me tell you, Lufthansa. I don't know that I would fly you again. I don't know, but I think I could only have 8 kgs, which is roughly 17 pounds ish. Let me see, it's 2.2, so that would be 16, 17.6, 17.6 pounds, 17.6 pounds. And yeah, that was it. So for a whole month, that was all I had. Fortunately, it was during a warmer month, so it worked out. But if it was the winter time, all I can say is I would have been layered like a snowman on that flight. I would have been layered like a snowman. Okay, like there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I would have been layered because I would have had me some extra clothes. I 8 kilos is not enough. It's just not enough. Whoever came up with this number? Like, it's so arbitrary. Do better. Like, at least let us have 10. My word. I'm like, you can't even take a pair of boots and shoes. It's just unbelievable. Anyway, if you're traveling during the winter or going someplace cold, like, it's an issue. It's an issue. Okay. Now that I finished my rant. getting back to my backpacks. Those backpacks symbolize this new leaf, this new way of being and doing and traveling. And even though I could never imagine, I've seen some people with these backpacks that the top is like almost up to their head, and it looks like it weighs twice as much as they do, and all this, they struggling. And that's never going to be me. As I mentioned in a previous video, I have a chronic illness, and that will not allow me to travel like that. It just will not. Like, my body would be like broken down, like crumpled like a leaf, a dry leaf. I would be crumpled like a dry leaf. I'm telling you, there's no way I could do it. So these sort of, small to medium sized, backpacks are really helpful for me. And every time I think like, oh yeah, I'm doing good, I'm gonna take both backpacks, it goes really wrong really fast, because they're just too heavy for me to have something like you carrying one as like a front pack and the other one as a backpack. Yeah, it doesn't work for me. But anyway, I still love them. And as I said before, the way that they zipper, the way the zipper is, it opens in a way that I can kind of just put my clothes in there like almost like a regular suitcase, as opposed to a top loading backpack. Because a top loading backpack, I don't know what people are thinking. Honest to goodness, like, if the thing that you need is all the way at the bottom, you got to take all the stuff out. Who's doing that? Like, not me. I'm not taking all my stuff out. I just am not. I know I don't have any good pictures of me with, I don't think I have any good pictures of me with the backpacks, but I will try to dig and look for some photos of me in the backpacks. Unfortunately, I had pictures on my iPad, and the iPad just ceased to charge one day, and I no longer can access those pictures. If you have any suggestions of what I should do about it, because I don't remember what my password was. I'm thinking I might remember what my username was, but I definitely don't think I know what the password was. But anyway, if you can give me any tips on how I can try to retrieve some of those pictures, that would be really helpful. I would really love that. But anyway, I digress. I feel like I need to have merch that says I digress because I'm forever doing it. It's unintentional. But these backpacks have, like I said, have been everything to me, and have allowed me to travel comfortably and with ease. Yeah, and I'm so grateful to them. I have a day pack. I have a day pack that is also Osprey brand, and I love it. It's also red. I love them. I just don't know what else to say, but I chose Osprey. They have regular type, top loading backpacks, and they have a few different models that are like the one that I got, and I'm, grateful for them. So, yeah. Yeah, I know. Like, who does a whole video that's not sponsored by anybody for an Osprey backpack? I don't know, but they've been such a staple in my travel. They've just been so essential to me, being able to enjoy, life on the road. Like, they're like my companions. I guess it's like my phone, my phone and my Osprey bags. Like, that's it. And even when if I'm checking a bag in, I, sometimes do take those backpacks. Depends on how long I'm staying, but I would say that if given, like I said, an unlimited amount of weight that it can go into the bag, that bag, I could travel for a couple of months. The 65 liter. The 46, I've done a month, in the warmer weather, and I guess I could I guess I could if, yeah, I know I could because when I went to Finland, I was there. Yeah, that trip, let me see. Was that trip during the same? No, that was the next trip. Okay. Anyway, but I know that I did some traveling for a while, and I had, yeah, it was more than a month. It was some travel all around Europe again, and yeah, I had a small, but that was a different bag. It was actually a rolling backpack, which, oh my word, if only I could afford the rolling backpack from Osprey. Osprey, if you want to, if you just want to help a sister out, I'm just saying. And if it was red, I'm just saying. Because I so love Osprey. Like, I can't say enough. Everybody has their favorite brands or whatever. And no, I didn't try a whole bunch of other brands. I've had other backpacks, but nothing has ever compared to my Osprey bags. And I love, love, love them. Like I said, I wish I could have a rolling Osprey backpack. Now, the only thing with that would be that if I'm in that situation again with weight, because when you have any kind of a metal mechanism inside of the bag, it's extra weight. So I would only really be able to use it if it was a situation where they weren't weighing my bag. Now, they weren't weighing my bag. Know that I'm going to have everything in that bag that I can get in there. I'm going to roll. I'm going to tuck. I'm going to compress. I'm going to do whatever I got to do. Okay. But I would love, love, love a rolling backpack. Okay. Yes. Just saying. I'm just saying. Osprey, if you hear me, I love my Osprey backpacks. Okay. Anyway, this impromptu video, and I mean impromptu, this I'm just talking off the top of my head because the camera came on and I said, hey, let me say something. Yeah. So like always, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Okay? I would greatly appreciate it. Not a little bit, a lot of bit. Okay? A lot of bit. I would greatly appreciate it. Okay? And like I always say, do good and be better. Ciao for now.